Well, hey everybody, here for another episode. I'm not in Maine anymore though. I'm back in North Carolina. We got home safely, but we decided to bring some of Maine with us. It's in the 60s at launch, beautiful sunny day, and we are on a beautiful mountain lake here in the Southern Appalachians. Michelle's, of course, already gone. She's somewhere up the long lake here, but it's just, once you get used to getting back out again, you don't want to just sit at home and work on stuff. But we have been working on stuff, and there's a lot we're getting done this week, and I'm sure we'll cover some of that in the video. But in the meantime, I'm going to get out there and explore and enjoy this lake a little bit. And it might be a little bit late in the day to be getting any bass, but I'll give it a try. We'll see what we get.
The water might be too low for it to be an island right now.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. What used to be an island might be a peninsula.
I think so, I really do.
So I found a nice shaded place to take a break underneath this rock outcropping. It's so cool how clear the water is too. It probably doesn't look it, but that water right there is over my head. And yet you can see so clearly. So cool. It's one of the things I love about so many mountain lakes. But what a cool place to take a little shade break. I love it. Man, look at this. Nice sandy beach. Oh, what a spot to pull off and have a picnic, huh? I think I'm going to get out and stretch my legs a little. So one of the reasons we made the changes that we did and changed our situation was so that when we had days like this weather-wise, we could just stop what we were doing and get out. Yeah, we've actually been back in North Carolina for a couple of days now, and we've gotten a lot done at the house. We're also setting up, we're going to be out at a market in Maggie Valley, North Carolina with our traveling booth. We're going to be set up out at a flea market in Maggie Valley, which we're really looking forward to. And I've also gone to the point now where the project that I've been hinting at for a few episodes and haven't really been saying specifically what it is a new radio station. It's a combination of formats that I've done in the past, and I've been working around the clock on it, even to the point of where I worked around the clock too much and worked right through the night when I was approaching the finish line of getting the station, the beta stream at least, up and on the internet for testing. And shouldn't have done that because I had a medication error and we weren't back 72 hours and I ended up in the emergency room again. Because I had accidentally taken 32 units of short-acting insulin thinking it was my long-acting. And that was because I worked through the night, I was sleep-deprived, and I ended up in the hospital at the emergency room, and them having to put IV, pushing glucose into me and everything. And it wasn't fun, but once again, they were there for me, and they helped me get through it. Anyway, already seen the bald eagle and flew right over me. So that's a blessing that I wouldn't have had if we hadn't made these changes. Anyway, so that's a quick update. I'm going to get back to paddling. Although I do really like this nice shaded cove with a sandy beach. It's pretty good. Well, here comes my lovely.
Just one little guy. He's just for everyone.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute though.
So cute, and he's sweet.
Look how he's just sitting there like a dog.
He's sweet.
He's just sitting there like a little doggy.
But
yeah, you can't come up here though.
Off too.
He could get hurt too.
Yeah.
And don't need to be coming up here when we're up here.
And it's the time of year they can find all the food they want.
Go on.
You're so pretty.
Keep going. Go.
You're so pretty. You are pretty. And we love you.
Like, what is Big Bear? What, like, happened when she got up there? Like, what, how is it?
I think she gets it out.
Pulled his car over. So maybe pulled his car over. Every kid in the 80s, 90s, like, every kid in the 80s, I don't like it. I don't like it because if I'm, like, walking up in the dark, I can that's not a slip.
That was pretty elegant. I mean,
That was good.
I couldn't see myself with it. This strap for the front. The upstairs air conditioner is up above the bathroom.
Yeah. The bathroom over here.
Yeah. It's still wild to me to think that it was only about a month, maybe a month and a half ago, that we were sitting in our driveway coming up with the concept of our traveling booth that we would set up at markets and fairs and festivals and things, where we're able to go ahead and not only sell the art that Michelle makes by hand, but just different vintage items and things that we had laying around the house and everything. And I think the biggest thing that's a takeaway, though, is the people we're getting to meet and the conversations we're having. It truly is magical, and we love it. We continue to see our dreams manifest into reality, and we're so grateful.
Hello. There's a bear.
Oh my goodness.
Just another day at the Quiet Waters office.
You're so precious.
It's not even lunchtime yet, is it?
It is.
Oh. Oh my goodness, they're so cute.
Look at those ears. The little one. You think the littler one was the one with the face yesterday in the mirror in the window? I love being on a bear trail.
Oh, it's smelling the wind thing.
Right where they heard the seeds were.
Oh, there's a squirrel.
Because they're just
And the towhee was there too.
Baby size seeds.
Yeah. She's only got one baby left. I think
How
that
many she had before? You don't know.
usually they have a lot.
They do. And we keep that one safe. We have a lot of predators around here.
Yeah. And that bobcat being in the neighborhood.
So beautiful. Squirrel right there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that baby looks so cute. Okay, one little feather out of
Yeah, I see
out of order. It's so cute. Oh my god. Just keep putting seeds down there. Just oh my god, that baby. Hi. Mama, happy. I love you. I love you. You're so beautiful.
Well, I really hope it's conveying in this video. Things really feel like they're starting to come together. And it's not that everything's been figured out or that there's plenty of money to pay all the bills on time and everything else. It's not that at all. It's that we feel like we're getting into a productive kind of living where we're able to really just go with the flow of what we feel and what we want to do and how to communicate and problem solve as we go. This room, even that I'm in right now, if you've been watching these videos for a while, you probably wouldn't recognize some of the rooms in this house now. We've made a lot of progress. On the main floor, there's really only 2 rooms left that still need to be sorted and worked through in the common living areas. Now, as I've said in previous videos, there's lots more work to do, and there's a lot of structural things about the house that are going to need a lot of attention. It's going to take time. But, you know, we've really felt the momentum building. And as momentum builds, usually in inertia, that means more energy and more adrenaline and everything. But for me, it's the opposite. As we build momentum, I'm feeling more at peace. I'm feeling more calm about the journey we're on. We've got the markets going. We've got creative content that we're making items and creating content, doing events. The radio station, which I'm really excited about. By the way, if you're watching this video and you want to go ahead and check it out, it's buzzasheville.com, and you can check it out. If you're watching this very soon after the video comes up, all you're going to get is a feed of all local artists from our community here, our home region, and nothing else on there yet. But as time goes by and we incorporate more of the hosts and the liners and local business commercials and things like that, then it'll be a fully operational radio station, online radio station. But all these things are happening and making advancements on the property and everything else. And I wanted to revisit something. For me, it's revisiting. For you, it's going to be new information. Several months ago, I had this really impactful dream or vision or experience, whatever you want to, whatever words you're comfortable with. But I woke up and I was feeling very anxious. This was several months ago. And it was very, very impactful for the way that I saw life going forward. I saw some things that scared me. I saw some things that excited me. But what it basically came down to, and I'm going to share, again, you can think whatever you want, but this is what happened. So I had this really vivid experiential kind of dream where a large elk was blocking my way down a path in the mountains. I could see the full path ahead of me as it wound around the edges of a mountain ridge line. And in the distance, I could see Michelle on like a little outcropping or a flat overlook area. And every time I tried to walk past the elk, it blocked me and it would not let me pass. And if I tried to go around it too much, the ground on the pathway was giving way with a large drop off going down the side of the mountain. And it was really clear to me that if I tried to get around this elk, it was going to lead to my end, to my ruin. And so it went on like this in the dream for a while. And off to my left, where the elk was facing, was this entrance to like a doorway cave kind of thing, but it wasn't really a cave. It was more like a doorway, and I couldn't see except for little tiny pieces through little openings in the side of the mountain. And inside, I could see that there were stairs. There were stairs going up this trail off to the side through this doorway, and there were torches that lit parts of it, but I couldn't see the whole trail, and I couldn't see where it led to. And over the door were these different markings, these different symbols and things. And I had no idea what they were or anything, but I woke up and I was just I was so moved and so um, almost traumatized really by how intense the dream was, that I immediately started writing everything down, and I sketched out, almost with my eyes closed, I sketched out what I saw. And I woke Michelle up, and I was really upset because initially I thought the dream was telling me that I couldn't stay on the path I was going, and I wasn't going to be able to be with Michelle, who was in the distance. And so it really upset me. But we talked through it and everything. We started looking up different things. And what's funny is the symbols that were over the doorway were very historically significant symbols that I'm sure I saw somewhere along the line in the years that I've been alive, and it was planted in there somewhere. But they were basically Celtic symbols for different major messages of things. And so we talked it out, and we had conversations and everything. And I realized it was my subconscious, or God or spirits, whatever words you want to use, that's fine. But it had a huge impact on me in the course of events in my life. It was following that I proposed to Michelle. It was following that I decided to start making a change in my career path. It was after that I decided to shift the attention of what we were trying to do to try and stay here and restore and keep this house, rather than look for a backup exit strategy or something. It was after that Michelle's mom passed away. It was after that. I mean, there were so many different things that happened, and restoration in myself with some of the conflicts that I was feeling about my own relationships and my own family history and dynamics and things. And so it was profound. But I never have fully understood what the manifestation of that path was until today. As I shoot this closing to this episode, I realized that it wasn't manifestation of an outcome. It didn't mean a radio station. It didn't mean an arts and crafts vintage goods traveling retail booth. It didn't mean leaving my medic job at the VA. What it meant was being willing to live a life that followed a path that I couldn't see, and being able to be in the moment and adjust as things are needed. And the adventure and the uncertainty and the problem solving and the communication and the excitement and the anxiety associated with living a life where you don't know the path is what the manifestation is. And to look at it through the lens of the last 3 months, or the last several months really, but the last 3 months since I decided to start documenting our weekly lives here on this channel. But the big changes have been several months in the making. And when I look back to my life 1 year ago, I can't even imagine the one that I'm living now compared to that. And I think so many of us get tied into fighting to control how things are going to come out. We work so hard and sacrifice so much to try and force an outcome of an idea or a goal. And going to a paddling analogy, with canoeing or kayaking, when you're on a river, you can't make the river change direction. You can't change the boulders or the sweeps, the downed logs that are into the river. You have to learn to go with the flow and adjust as you need to navigate that river. Sometimes it's slow and scenic and quiet. Other times it's scary and there's rapids and things. And the best you can do is look at where you're at. You're heading downriver. You're going to get to a destination. But the role you play in the moment is to adjust to avoid the greatest hazards and seek out the pathways that you want to in that very here and now moment. And I can absolutely say that is the life we're on right now. And it feels so invigorating, and it's so validating, and I'm so grateful. And so, yeah, you see the title of the episode. Things are starting to come together, and I really feel that the spokes of our wheel that we're building are happening. Just this week alone, we've been out paddling on a beautiful remote mountain lake. We've done the market, progress on the radio station, progress on the house, family time together. All of those things are the very things why I said a little over 3 months ago why I'm willing to risk it all. And we're still risking it all. And I don't know that that's going to change, but we're getting all the rewards. And I'm just so grateful for it. So if anything I can close this out with is an encouragement. Be a little bit brave to be in the moment, to embrace uncertainty on certain things. And that doesn't mean I don't know how I'm going to pay my mortgage next month or anything, which I know that feeling right now too. But it means not trying to force the universe to give you the outcome that you expect. Instead, announce your intentions, try to manifest reality into the life that you want, but be willing to just adjust and absorb, interpret, and share as you go. That's what I'm going to keep doing. Thank you again so much, and we'll see what happens next week. See you then.